In this video, we're going to voice out the three horns all the way, so there's harmony under each note. So again, this uses our voicing sheet, which compares the first trumpet note to the chord, and then that's how we get the notes underneath the lead trumpet for the harmonies. So in bar 17, he's got a C. Actually, he's got three C's in a row, and the chord change is C6-9. So the C in C6-9, that's the first scale step of C. So he has the root. So I'm going to look on my sheet under major 7, 6, 9 chords. And I look under number 1, which is the C, because that's the root note. And then I see a 6 and a 3 underneath it. So I'll give the tenor saxophone the 6th scale step of C, which is A. And I'll give the trombone the 3rd scale step of C, which is an E. And that's how I get the voicing. Notice they're directly underneath it. So it's the first A under the C and the first E under that A of the tenor saxophone. Just as to go to a different chord change, just to see how it works, bar 21, there's an A there, and in D, it's a D minor 7. In the scale of D, that's the 5th scale step. So I look under minor 7th, and I see under 5, I see the lowered 3rd and the lowered 7th. So the major 3rd of D is F sharp, so I'm going to put in, I need to lower that, so it's an F natural, makes it minor. And then the 7th scale step of D is normally C sharp, but we're using the lowered 7th, which is the dominant 7th. And that's a C natural, so I have A at the top, F, and C. Actually, it turns out to be kind of an F chord on top of inside the D minor 7th. Also notice the anticipations, so that at the bar 18, the end of 4, the lead trumpet has a note that's tied into bar 19. That means it becomes a property of that chord. So the upbeat of bar 18 is actually an E minor 7th chord. And the same thing in bar 19, there's an upbeat going into bar 20. Well, that becomes the property of the A9 chord. Same thing going into bar 23, the upbeat of 4, that becomes a property of the C chord since it's tied in. The other one that's kind of sneaky is the one at bar 21, the upbeat of 4. When you have an upbeat like that and a rest, like bar 21 is the upbeat of 4, and then you have a rest on 22, that really becomes a property of the G7 chord. It's an anticipation. Even though it's not tied over, it's an anticipation. So that's how it's voiced. So let's hear how this sounds. Kind of cool. Again, every note is voiced out. So there you have it. Every note is voiced out and has a very nice effect. Again, I still kind of like the half voiced out, half unison kind of thing. But that's how you do it utilizing the voicing sheet. I'll go on to a little bit of counterpoint in the next video.